Alright, what's up, anime fans, and welcome back to another Demon Slayer Season 3 review, man. I'm your host with the most, Mufasa Uncaged, and always with me, my co-host, ATC and KZ. Say what's up.
What's happening, y'all? Y'all can catch me on YouTube at ATC TV and at IG on ATC_NKZ.
Yeah. So we back with these Demon Slayer episode reviews. So, man, make sure to tell us in the comments how y'all feel about the episode, how y'all feel about the season, but no spoilers. Please, no spoilers. Respect everybody who doesn't read the manga or anything like that. And yeah, let's just get into it. First thing I want to say about this season, I don't know if I'm feeling the intro for it. I think the other intros was hidden. I don't know about this one. Yeah.
Visuals are cool though.
Visuals are always on point with the openings, but this opening, it wasn't hidden. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't get exactly. I heard somebody say the first opening for Demon Slayer is like the best one. I'm like, the first one is gonna be a classic, but you feel me? I like the one they did for the Mugen Train arc, and then I like the one they did for the Entertainment District arc. So like they got 3 for 4 right now for the openings.
The one they did for Mugen Train, the show, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, exactly. That one.
That was good too.
Yeah, I'll fuck with the first 3. The first 3 is good. This one I don't know. But anyways, besides that, this episode picks up right where last episode left off. Tanjiro, who's just like eavesdropping on one of the Hashiras. He's eavesdropping on the Miss Hashira, and he's talking to this little boy. And the Miss Hashira is basically trying to get this key from this little boy, and he's just like, we see this. What we thought was like the fucking. It was a doll. It was basically a doll. Like we thought we seen like one of the same dude that Tanjiro seen in his dream, but it was actually like a fake doll, a replica of him or something like that. So the Miss Hashira is trying to train with it, and he's just like, he asked the little boy, can I get the key? You feel me? Like, I'm a Hashira, like you're just a swordsman, like you can't fight. He talking all this like shit. He's talking down bad, not down bad, but like belittling him. He's saying he can't do much. He's just a swordsman. I mean, not swordsman, swordsmith. And you feel me?
Cold-blooded.
Yeah, exactly. He's just letting it be known. And you see how this man Tanjiro, as he was talking down about little bruh, he just hit his hand. He just bam. He's like, I can't. He's like, you know what? You're right, but I just don't like you. Like, you're just cruel. Like, what the hell, man? You didn't have to go in like that and just talk that shit to him. And then he basically, I ain't gonna lie, I don't kind of like the Miss Hashira. I ain't seen him fight yet, but like his personality, he just seems hella nonchalant and shit like that. Like he don't care. He using his Hashira status, his Hashira rank to be like, man, bro, I'm a Hashira.
His heritage too.
Yeah, exactly that too. But then you feel me? He eventually, this man Tanjiro was saving him. He ended up saving the little boy, and that boy, it was funny because like the Miss Hashira, he just basically, well, let me not just say Miss Hashira, Tokito, that's his name. Tokito, he just he had the boy just by his collarbone, by his clothes, and then he just like, oh shit, he saved him, hella quick, like what the fuck. So I thought that was quick. I thought that was kind of funny because he saved him just quickly while he still was holding his clothes. But basically, they end up talking. They doing this like in this episode. It wasn't really much to talk about, but like you know, it was more just information getting talked about. It was more a lot more talking. But you see you see Tokito and Tanjiro talking. Like Tanjiro's giving a whole speech and shit like that. And then in the middle of his whole speech, he was like, "I ain't got time for this shit, man. Look, he gonna give me the key. I'm gonna knock you out." Boom! He knocked this nigga out. Knocked this man Tanjiro cold. His man knocked him down like a tree, and he just blacked out. And as this man Tanjiro was knocked out, you see the dude Hotaru. You see him. He comes up and he just sees him knocked out and shit like that. And I forgot what he said, but basically he was talking to the other little boy.
Don't tell him I'm here.
Yeah, exactly. He's like, man, don't tell him I'm here, bro. And then he just dipped out.
What is this nigga doing in the woods? Like, what the fuck? We've been searching for him the whole time. This nigga in the woods creeping around, camping and shit.
Man, I thought they already caught the man. I was like, yeah, in the last episode they said they caught him. You feel me? But apparently not. Apparently not. So basically this man Tanjiro wakes up and he just like he starts talking to this little boy and he reveals his name like Koketsu, something like that. And he basically was like talking about, oh yeah, it goes into like his backstory. He says Koketsu, like, you feel me, he talks about how he's the only child. His father died and like now he has to carry his legacy, but he's not able to, but like he's not a good swordsmith, you feel me. He said he don't know how to work on mechanical dolls or make swords, do swords that good. So,
hard knock life for a little man. He's only 10.
Exactly. So he's a little dude and he's just out here fending for himself and shit like that. So basically, yeah, as he's talking to him, they eventually see the Mishashira Tokido. He's basically training with the mechanical doll. He's moving swiftly. He's moving nice. Like, this man can move, bro. Like, man, he's not phased or anything like that. He just doing that shit. But the doll, though, he said what Koketsu did bring up was how the doll worked. He brought up how like they put six arms on the doll just because it was a replica after an actual swordsman, but they put 6 arms on it because like his movements and his fighting style, it just wasn't enough for like 2 arms. Like, you know, they had to put 6 on there.
He was a cold motherfucker, man. This nigga was cold. And the dude we seen in the flashbacks, we gotta see more of him. Hopefully they gonna give us some in these 11 episodes and show somewhere. You know what I'm saying? We get to see some cool, spectacular shit with this nigga slaying demons. Cause, you know what I'm talking about? Ain't that the dude that put fear in Muzan?
Yeah, exactly. So
feel me? So if he working hard and, you know, and they gotta replicate 6 hands.
They also did reveal like, well, they also revealed like it was 300 years ago since the last time they saw him or something like that, you feel me? So it's been a while. Because Tanjiro had brought up he had seen that man in his dream and shit like that. And it was so funny, we ended up seeing this other little crow come out of nowhere. It was just talking. It was a female crow. I was like, yo, what the fuck? And that shit totally threw me off. Like, the voice for the female crow was funny. I was like, oh my god. She started belittling Tanjiro and shit like that. Like, yo,
talking that shit to him.
Exactly, man. Start biting his face and shit like that. Like, man, you ain't seen this, man. Like, what you mean? How old are you? Like, man, you know, like, I forget the crows can't talk though. I forgot about it. But the female one, I was like, oh shit, what the hell? Shit, like the fucking eyebrow, the eyelashes on the fucking crow was on fleek and shit. Like, the motherfuckers just got done. Shit. So man, we see that, but then like, let's kind of skip forward. You feel me? This man Tokito ended up breaking the mechanical doll, and he was like, oh yeah, I also broke my sword. So Tanjiro get rid of the sword, but this other sword that I broke off, this other arm for the mechanical doll, I'm gonna keep it. And other little bruh, he just ran into the doll, and then like he thought it didn't work no more, but then he ended up winding it up, and then, you feel me, it ended up working. And then he looked to Tanjiro, he's like, I want you to train on this doll. I want you to be better than that fucking asshole who broke this motherfucking arm off. He just trained it. So then basically it goes to a training arc. I mean, not training arc, but like a training montage. You know, he starts training with the mechanical doll. And this man had harsh training for him. He's been trained by this little dude. He's saying, man, you gonna keep training until you hit this doll. You ain't getting no food, no water. You gonna be out here dried up. Hella shit, man. My boy Tanjiro was out there putting in work. He was working, bro. Like, yo, this man was almost crackhead skinny. The way he was starving this man.
Water from the rain. That's crazy.
Exactly. I'm like, man, looked like he ain't took a shower or anything.
Went to heaven for a little bit.
Man,
hold on, we didn't forget about that.
we ain't forget about that.
He was peaceful.
Man, bro, he was working this man so hard. He was like, yo, I felt like I was about to die. Like a little Wayne. I feel like dying. And he was just like, yo, he felt so good. He was like, man, all these hands start feeling on him and shit like that. He felt like he was just underwater, you know, and he started looking at he had this hallucination. It was like he was hallucinating, but you feel me? It made him swift, made him more swift, and he fucking started moving. He started dodging even much better. He started getting back into the flow of like fighting. You feel me? So he did that. He started getting into the flow of fighting, and like he got better. He ended up striking the mechanical doll, and it was just done. He was like, oh god. And little bro was like, okay, I'm gonna make you, he said, you can have something to eat and drink. This man, Tanjiro, looked over to him and told him what the fuck he want.
He had a whole order ready and shit.
Man, he was like, bro, I want
with pickles.
Man, exactly. I want this, and that. He was starving that man for like 3 days. But he ended up doing that. He started doing some more training and then as he was training, he hit this one move. He do a jump dodge, and then he was like, oh my god, I'm about to break it. But then little bro was like, oh no, just go ahead and break it. I want you to be better. Like I said, I want you to be better. I'm rooting for you. And he goes ahead and breaks the goddamn doll head. And
I was ready for him to do that. That's like that clear blue sky attack. That shit.
Yeah. So then he breaks the mechanical doll head, and then you see a sword that's right there, that's inside the doll, and you feel me? It was the weapon that probably Mitsuri was talking about. You feel me?
3,000 years ago.
Exactly, like 300 years ago of this sword that's been in there. So we don't know who the sword belonged to or anything like that, but it cuts off right there. But man, got anything to say about this episode? How you feeling about it?
Yeah, this episode was fire. Shit, we getting to see, like they mentioned, inherited memory. Even if Tanjiro wasn't there, you know what I'm talking about, it could have been passed along to descendants, and like he was meant to find the sword. That's how I was feeling when I seen it. So the episode was fire. I enjoyed it. It wasn't as much super crazy action and shit. And I noticed they didn't want to use like the different type of attacks when showing off the missed Hashira or whatever. You know what I'm saying? They use just regular, just showing his swiftness or whatever. The episode was fire. I enjoyed it. Move little 8 out of 10. So,
I give it a 7 because it was a lot of talking. But I mean, you can't. I ain't expected to be all action and anything like that. Like it seemed like it was kind of more like it had like a couple little like parts that made me chuckle and stuff like that. Like when little bro was in the tree and man Tanjiro jumped up and he was just hanging and he didn't even hear him. He just flicked him in the head. He was just like, man, don't be talking about yourself like that. Come on, bro. You gonna be able to do something. You feel me? Like, and one thing I peeped, I was like, him not being able to make swords good and like all the mechanical dolls, it reminded me of Rengoku's little brother because he's not able to like do the fire breathing. Like goddamn. Also, what I thought was like, man, this boy Tanjiro was about to turn up as soon as Tokido seen the thing he seen the box on Tanjiro's back, and he was like, hold on, I sense a presence in there. You got a demon in there, bro? He was about to grab the box. He was like, hey man, don't be touching that shit. He was about to turn up on him. So like that, yeah. But I rated this episode a 7. This was actually okay. It was an okay episode. We got some training. Yeah, it was more talking, more in depth, like the talking and shit like that. So yeah, it's slow. It was getting slowed down, but like yeah, we're still on episode 2. So I mean, I know it's gonna pick up later on. But I think that's it. Like it literally was a kind of a quick episode, you know. It kind of just came and gone for me, but if you stayed to the end, man, thank you. I think this is probably the quickest review we have knocked out. Like, yo, Be sure to let us know in the comments what y'all think. And if you want to get into this, yeah, man, you got to get into that Discord. I know I need to address that Discord shit in one of my videos, man. I'm going to get to it. But, man, I would love to hear y'all reactions or how y'all felt about this episode in the comments. So, ATC, you got anything else to add?
No, we appreciate y'all for sure.
Yeah. But man, oh yeah, if y'all want to see my boy ATC and Demon Slayer, man, y'all know where to hit him up. But anyway,
got the new mixtape.
yeah. He said he got the hands. He said he the best, and nobody can see him. So yeah, y'all know how to get at him. Anyways, man, we're gonna wrap this one up, man. We're gonna roll out. If we stay to the end, we appreciate it, and man, we will see y'all in the next review. So peace out.